Hello everyone, welcome back to Horror Corner, and today I have a very different video for you guys. So this is like episode 1 of like a rant series I'm gonna do, and it's gonna be uploaded on Wednesdays, but not every Wednesday, just any Wednesday that I happen to have a new topic that I want to talk about, or just a new video that I want to put out in that is in this sort of rant series. And basically, think of it as kind of like a podcast, except not really. Because I will be showing you guys some interesting stuff today regarding a potential new Silent Hill game. But basically, this is episode 1 of that series. First off, let me know what you guys think of these rant videos. Secondly, it won't like replace anything or anything. Just normal videos as always, just this is being added to it. I also have a PlayStation, like my issues with backwards compatibility on PlayStation video, and that was going to be like 30 minutes, and it's just like me ranting about it. So let me know if you guys think I should re-record that and like, trim it down some, or if I should just upload it the way it is. I'm thinking I may just re-record it anyway, so who knows. But anyway, I've already recorded this video once, but I wasn't very happy with how it kind of turned out. Mainly because there has been some updates with this literally the day after I recorded it. It seems like this is just going to be something that constantly kind of updates. And what you're looking at on your screen right now, ladies and gentlemen, is actually one of seven screenshots for what potentially could be a new Silent Hill game. So as you can see, I'm on r/Silent Hill, and one of the first things that is important to mention, Twitter. Okay. Yep, let's go to this awful place. By the way, oh my, what is that? Okay. Anyway, as you can see, let's just, go out of that. Jeez. Anyway, as you can see, this is my, this is my, Twitter. I actually don't think this is anything bad now that I think about it, because it's Join the Beautiful Warriors is a new RPG. Maybe cute, but they're strong. Okay, cool. I don't know what this is about. But anyway, this is the official Horror Corner Twitter, by the way. This is where I post videos and follow, like, Mudahar and Poppy and just a few other people. But anyway, let's see. Where is there it is. So basically, this whole thing kind of unfolded recently where this person here is basically a leaker, a sort of well-known / well-respected leaker, at least to my knowledge anyway, from what I've heard. There's just a lot going on here with this. Basically, they posted these. There are, like, originally there was 4. There was this one, and then there was this one, and then there was this one, and this one is actually one of the new ones. This is new. This one was one of the original 4. And this one's just a weird, different angle of the previous one we've seen, which is way back here. Actually, there seems to be... Oh, that's actually... If you guys look at that, that's... Can I move you a little? There we go. If you guys look, that's actually a... That's one of the original artists for Silent Hill. One of the first, like, the original artist for the first 4 Silent Hills. So or first 4 Silent Hill games. So this is like legit stuff here. This is interesting. And this whole thing is just trippy. This is wild and oddly freaking creepy. And just, oh, this is interesting. Whatever's happening in this image is interesting, dudes. So yeah, this is something that's pretty interesting. Actually, there's words. Hang on. Messiah. All I can see is Messiah right there. It's not the Messiah. It's a very blunt team. Wait just a second. Team? I might just be like being weird. I could be out of my gourd right now, guys, but does that look like that says... I don't know. I don't want to say anything, but you know what? You guys are used to me being a jackass on this channel, so why not? It kind of looks like that says Bloober Team. I don't know why it would say it here, unless it was like a purposeful leak. But yeah, this is interesting stuff happening here, whatever this is. And you know, that could be the case, that this was all kind of a purposeful leak. So I don't know. I could be horribly wrong. I don't know, but this is a really cool image, I think. And then there is hold on. There is, of course, this one, which is just kind of a trashed house. There, to my knowledge, isn't really anything all too interesting here, other than maybe this picture here. Let's see, can I... Yeah, it's a little hard to see, so I don't really think that's all that helpful, personally, but... It's still interesting, though. Still really cool. Don't get me wrong. And then there's this image, which is super interesting. I believe this might be the same trashed house as before, just in a different room. Yeah, I don't think there's any way of really telling what those books really say. So, oh, and the reason I mentioned Bloober Team here is because, well, for one, maybe I'm just a moron, which is very likely, but it looks like it says that, but also that is actually supposedly one of the teams that are working on the new Silent Hill. This whole thing goes a lot deeper. And we'll get into that. I promise we will get into that. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is a doozy. Now, this has been translated. Actually, I just now noticed that this is actually not just the full text. There's still a little bit more down there. But this doesn't really, like, share a whole lot, neither, like, about anything. So... At least in my opinion, if we do happen to see it on the Twitter, then I'll show you guys. But yep, and here's this image again. There's fat bitch, lovely. Never something. Maybe that says pervert. Idiot right there. Maybe that says lamb. I don't know. But this character here is a pretty prevalent character in all this, and this is super interesting, and I will certainly, you know, like I said, there's a lot to this, like so much to this. It's crazy. And then this is another look at what could be the protag, which, I mean, I think... these are both her as well, and as you can see, there's like I hate myself, and then just all sorts of interesting stuff going on here. Yeah, this is wild. I do think this was reversed image searched, and I think hopefully we'll see it on this Twitter somewhere. But I think this was reversed image searched, and when it was revealed. It was either this image or this one, and when it was revealed that this is a Brazilian model that's super popular in Japan, and I think that's what that was. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, this is all very interesting. Now, something else I wanted to show you in the r/Silent Hill subreddit, is this. This is very, very interesting. So, this is, again, one of the original artists for Silent Hill, and I forget, hey, Twitter for Android, my man. Anyway, but I forget exactly, I don't really, I think it's Mashiro Ito. I am so sorry if I mispronounced that, but I love my character, Pyramid Head, but really don't want to use him anymore. However, it will be too difficult to make a new Silent Hill without him. So if I were to make a horror title, it would be not Silent Hill, and I would try to use cherry blossom trees as one of the horror materials. And this is interesting here, because I guess this kind of looks like one. Let's see. Cherry blossom trees. I don't feel like typing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess there is a lot of sort of color going on here. I guess maybe let's see. What is spooky? Oh, my. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so I guess maybe the connection can be made here. I guess. Why do I not have? Just where are you? There you are. Anyway, professional YouTube recording here. Anyway, this cherry blossom trees as one of horror materials doesn't mean something like splatter or gore one. It's more lyrical one. I don't like splatter style gore or something like these in the first place. Also, I don't think that horror title always needs blood, and I agree with that. I agree wholeheartedly. What is happening right now? What is loading? But yeah, I agree with this wholeheartedly. Because I don't think that there's plenty of ways that horror can be done without it being a gory sort of mess. So yeah, I do agree with that. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, makes sense. I think the fan base would get pitchforks and torches if they wheel out Pyramid Head again. And I agree. Pyramid Head was James Demon, not anyone else's. That just, we need to leave him alone. He's an awesome character, but we need to leave him alone. Just imagine Pyramid Head rolling up out of nowhere in a wheelchair now for some reason. But yeah, so that's it for this. I will also show you that these screenshots do in fact come from Aesthetic Gamer, and this is this here is just kind of the whole thing here. But basically, when those were posted, I'm trying to see if I can't find it again. They've posted quite a bit. Yeah, basically when those were posted, they were hit with a DMCA. A freaking DMCA. I cannot stress that enough. That is like... That is wild. So that's kind of... That's kind of... And then deleted the leftover pic just to not get my account banned. But this is a development for certain. Yeah, this is wild. This is kind of damning to me. Because why would Konami... come after them? I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be Konami, but why would anyone come after them if there wasn't something there or something to that? So yeah, and there's a lot here. All I'm going to say is what you think the plot, yeah, the notifications most remotely about the game's narratives. Gamers, I mean, you blame them. Let's see. What's some other stuff I could show here other than really all... I mean, you guys could look at this look at this sort of thing here. I suppose it all comes down to, number one, do you trust these leaks? Number two, if these leaks are real... That's one of the things I wanted to show you. So, basically, just to say, the 3 Silent Hill games is true. Technically, it's 4, but really, it's 3. I know people don't like rumor hopping after the fact, but if people want more validation, I'll say that it's 100% what I've both heard and seen. There's a lot more going on with the Silent Hill IP than people think right now. And a lot of these projects are further along than people might expect. Apparently, back in 2018, Konami's idea to make 2 Silent Hill games, I reported, ended up evolving into 3.5 projects and a bit of an initiative to revive the franchise. So that's the weird thing. I'm over here. When I first saw that, I saw that this morning when I first woke up, and I was like, oh... What are they trying to do? Are they trying to catch up with Resident Evil? Because, I guess that would work, but it's pretty interesting. But yeah, apparently there's like 3 or 4 Silent Hill games in development. This is the big thing, is, do you believe this? Do you trust this? Is this really a thing that's going to happen? And I guess it all really comes down to what your opinion is, really. Because personally, I'm going to remain skeptical, personally. It's not that, if you're watching this, Dust Golem, not calling you a fake or a fraud, I'm not trying to Alex Jones you here, but, I'm just being skeptical, okay? It's a healthy skepticism. I'm not questioning you or anyone, not trying to spread any toxicity or anything like that. In fact, all I want is a new Silent Hill game, and if that doesn't happen, then, well, damn, sucks, I guess. But if that does happen, hell yeah, dudes. Honestly, I might cry if there's a new Silent Hill game. Like, seriously. But if not, then, what can you do, I've kind of gotten used to the idea that Silent Hill is a dead series anyway. So none of this would come as a surprise to me at all if this wasn't real and it was just, not Silent Hill or anything. I mean, these come from somewhere. I guess. But I mean, they could just be like some serious fakes, or who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I'm just trying to keep a healthy amount of skepticism. I hope I'm wrong. I would love that. This is one of those scenarios I'd love to be wrong. I would love it if I was wrong. But until I see some actual real like trailers or like announcements or something, I'm gonna have a healthy amount of skepticism. You know, it's like this. You got to keep your standards low. You know, if you keep if you keep your standards low enough, every day's a great day. So if you keep your standards low enough for how real this is, like if you just are just like, yep, this is not happening at all, it's just fake, it's all BS, then if it does happen, then you are pleasantly proved wrong, and you are just more over the moon than you would be if you were expecting it to be a thing. At least that's my experience anyway. I could be horribly wrong here, but yeah, this is but this is all pretty freaking wild right here. This is all pretty wild. I really like this. There is like some weird stuff about like, oh well, if you know, there's like two different types of people out there. There's people that really want like the original like Silent Hill sort of aesthetic, and then there's people out there who really want just something new and it to be a Silent Hill title, and like a new direction to take Silent Hill. And that's the thing. If you don't evolve your games, then they're going to get stale, and they're just going to kind of, you know, kind of be just there, I guess, you know? I mean, I guess that's not the case for every developer, because if you have a formula that works really well, then, you know, oh well, if it works, it works. But, you know, it's also just good too in general, because it allows you to expand the creative, you know, ideas that you have or that you had with the series. I mean, it's a well-known fact that even during the Team Silent era of Silent Hill games with the first four, that they really wanted to change the art style, or not the art style, but the sort of aesthetic of Silent Hill and the direction of Silent Hill, which is why Silent Hill 4: The Room is so different. And honestly, I think that was awesome. I love Silent Hill 4. And of course, my favorite Silent Hill is Silent Hill 2, and then 4, and then Origins. Yes, Origins is that high. But, you know, I one might actually be above Origins. I don't know. Maybe. But point is like, 4 was awesome. I don't understand how there's people... Well, I guess people didn't like it because of its... It was a diversive game because of its art direction, but I think people need to embrace that more. If we get a new Silent Hill game and it's not like the old ones, honestly, I'm fine with that. I would love it if they, you know, did something different with the series. I mean, this looks awesome. I mean, this looks absolutely awesome. Really creepy, and, you know, the signification here is... not something, I'm sure it's something horrifying, but, you know, yeah, that, I really, really would love to see what they're gonna do with it, if it's even a real thing. That's the big thing, if it's even real. Yeah, and I'm sure, like, if Konami sees this video, I'm so getting, like, just ass handed to me. So if this video just randomly disappears, that's why. Yeah, so yeah. If they make a new Silent Hill game and it's a different art style, I really hope, or not art style, but different sort of aesthetic, or art style, really, then I hope people embrace it, and I really hope people at least give it a chance, you know? Like, you know, you can't expect an artist to draw the same stuff and, make the same stuff over and over and over and over again, or something similar things, this is just amazing. This is so cool. I would love to see this. And just, yeah, honestly, all these shots are really cool. Especially, like, this one, it's a little lesser quality than what I would like, but still absolutely wild. Like, what in the hell is going on here? No idea. But, oh, that's why it's so... I have my, uh-oh. Whoopsie. I have my display's, contrast, like, up to max. So it's actually really hard to see this, but you will never. Hold on. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. So it's actually pretty hard to see this, because most of the time, you will never... idiot. Okay, I see you will never. So... And, yeah, maybe that says creep. Man, what did this person do? Is this a James Sunderland issue right here? Yeah, that's just wild, dudes. That's wild, dudes. I'm sorry, but that's just not... That's freaking creepy. If this is the thing that they're working on here, if this is actually what this Silent Hill game is going to be, it's going to slap. I'm pretty excited if that's what this is. But if it's not and it doesn't happen, like I said, I'm keeping my skepticism here. I'm keeping my skepticism. A healthy dose of skepticism. Oh, I actually think this might have been concept art for what this is. I love it. This is cool. And it does scream, it still has that Silent Hill sort of feel to it. Like, it screams that sort of psychological, like, I guess more personal feel to it, Because I'll be honest, I've never been a huge fan of, like, the cult aspects of Silent Hill. Like, don't get me wrong, I love it, but where I think Silent Hill shines the best is the more personal horror. The horror that really has to do with tragic backstories and stuff like that, like Silent Hill 2 or Silent Hill 4 or Origins. I mean, I know Origins had a lot to do with the cult, but learning about Travis's backstory while also learning, more about the cult or the Order is pretty fun. It was awesome. I loved it. I know that's a diversive game, but, still, I loved it. I don't care what people say. And, learning, and there's still cult stuff in 4, but, you got to learn about Walter's backstory and, like, just, the whole thing was so good. Silent Hill just shines like a diamond during those moments. And I'm really thinking that this is going to be one of those. And if that's the case, then, I mean, this is going to be awesome. I mean, this is literally going to be amazing if that's what this is. If this even happens, I'm still keeping a lot of skepticism. I don't want to get too excited. Therefore, if I get disappointed, I won't be like, well, damn, I'm just going to cry now. So, I'd rather be really excited that it's actually happening. So, that's what I'm going to do there. But also, one of the big things as well, and it's actually mentioned around here somewhere, like I said, you can really kind of... You can find their Twitter on Twitter, and I recommend you personally go through all these and read them. They're all pretty interesting, but or at least the Silent Hill stuff that's related to Silent Hill stuff. But Um, basically, there was actually names given, uh, which I'm trying to find it. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There was names given and other stuff given. Oh, here it is. This is actually the original post that the original 4 came from, but of course, as you can see, they're deleted now. But Silent Hill leak, there's a lot I'm not sharing for now. This is from a relatively new source for me, but I've been given more than enough proof to believe them. I also will mention the names Anita and Maya, SMS messages, and this is not the only Silent Hill game in development. So, Anita or Maya may be characters or pro tags. I think that might be, kind of a given. And of course, SMS messages. So someone down here mentioned that. Yeah, here it is. I heard that Silent Hills would require you to sign a waiver before playing because it would somehow interact with your real world self, like by sending you emails or text messages as characters from the game, even when you weren't actively playing. Which is wild. What does this go to? I have no idea. But that would be wild. That would be sick if that happened. I would. Holy shit, did you ever hear this? This is the exact progression of where Kojima's wall breaking is heading. This is wild. I mean, obviously this was done and this was made in 2019, which even still is actually quite a while after the whole PT situation. But yeah, this is wild right here. Yeah. That wild shit. I would love it if that was the case. God, I would love it. Honestly, if this is going to be a real thing, this might be one of the best Silent Hill games. Who knows? Even if it's not the best, I hope, anyway, it'll at least be enough to revitalize the series, which is what supposedly Konami is trying to do here. So I really hope this is a thing. I really do. But I do have my skepticism, and I'm holding it close like it's my child, because I don't want to just, balls deep believe into this, okay? So, yeah. I think I covered everything in this. So again, let me know what you guys think of these sort of like rant videos and what you guys think of this potentially new Silent Hill games. There's not only one in development, by the way. There's a whopping 4 in development, supposedly. Well, 3.5, but that's wild to me. I'm skeptic for just one Silent Hill game, much more so with 4. But who knows? Maybe they're trying to really take a college try at revitalizing the series, and I hope that's the case. I really do. I'll be honest, this all seems like it's from one Silent Hill, so who knows? But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this. Both the potential new Silent Hills game. Also, what you guys think of this Rant series thing. I mean, it's basically a diary entry for my channel. That's basically what this is. So, take that for what you will. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. And let me know what you guys think I should do with the PlayStation backwards compatibility video. It's like 30-something minutes. I mean, this video is 30-something minutes, but, Whatever. I'm thinking about re-recording that anyway. But anyway, like, subscribe, comment, share with your pals, and help people discover Horror Corner today. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.